Hey there, it's Elizabeth, and welcome back to another flip through. So, this is my May June Fauxbonichi, and this is where we left off, I believe. So, let's get into June. Here's my little pocket here that I have nothing in because I used everything up. And let's get started. Excuse me, there's Fred. Yeah, the first part of this year has just been one thing after another. Yeah, I mean, of course, my husband's health saga, which is ongoing and overwhelming and frustrating. And then, of course, at the beginning of the year in February, our dock collapsed at our south house and our boat sunk. And I mean, it's like you name it, it has happened. Okay, so. Oh my goodness. So, this I had made, I actually got the inspiration from my dear friend Allison on the group, and she has a YouTube channel, so I'll link it below. AJ's Inspired Life. She's just very inspirational, and so she was using these envelopes with the windows, and I was feeling very melancholy these whole first few days. So anyway, I found this in a magazine. Just because you don't see it doesn't mean it isn't there. And I was referring to the light at the end of the tunnel because at this point it seemed like there was no light. So I had to remind myself that, yeah, just because I can't see it right at the moment doesn't mean it's not there. And I always like to put a positive spin on things, you know. I guess it's called positive self-talk in the therapy world. And so, yes, I like to do that. And then in here, this is like an envelope. So I made it into a pocket. And I actually have like this thing here, which I was going to write about, but I guess I did not write about it. And then I put, if you can see that, yeah, I typed out and printed the lyrics to a beautiful song that I just love to listen to. So a lot of times when I work in my book and I'm feeling yucky and I'm not in the mood, I just put on my praise music. I sit in here and I work out a bunch of different pages along with working out my feelings. So it's very therapeutic for me. And the song was Need You Now by Plum. So in case you want to look it up, it's a great song. So yeah, what a week. This was a Friday. We decided to stay home. Yeah, oops. I made a mistake here and wrote July instead of June. We decided to stay home. I worked in my Phobo. On Friday, I decided to do my first live stream, and it was just a test. And I actually worked on this girl right here, and I did the live on my phone, and I got about 25 minutes into it, and my phone crashed and burned. So, like, literally. I mean, it's still living now. You know, I revived it after, but yeah. Oh my goodness. It was weird, but it was super fun. And I was so excited. Like I remember I spent like the first 16 minutes acting like a 2-year-old experiencing candy for the first time. Like it was so exciting to just be live. I loved it. Anyway, yeah, and then I got discouraging news about Big Handsome. So his trial pain management is a no-go. The insurance won't cover it. The doctor was working really hard to appeal it for him. Yeah. And then the second bit of bad news was that our insurance for the collapsed dock isn't even going to cover a sixth of the dock, of replacing it. So not starting out to be a good month. Oh gosh. I was feeling really just overwhelmed and melancholy. And yeah, it was just one of those weeks. Yeah. Anyway, so let's see. This was a Saturday. So Big Handsome and I got out and did the grocery shopping and then home for couch cuddles and a marathon. We were still watching Sons of Anarchy. Sunshine was still working the peak shift. And then Beauty Queen was out fishing with her boyfriend, and they caught a nice grouper that day. So then this was really like everything came to a head on this day for me. And it was like Sunday through Monday. So just like I said, you know, everything with Big Handsome, they can't figure out what's wrong with him. The insurance won't cover things. The insurance won't cover the medication that he has to have in order to prevent the tumors that keep occurring in his esophagus. So we've got that to deal with. Yeah, still working on the sunken boat, still working on the collapsed dock, just everything. So these days, I went through my magazine library, and I do have a collection of In Touch magazines by Charles Stanley. So I, read through those. That's where I got these images from, and I was just really resting in the Lord for peace on these days. So just we were playing roulette with my husband again, second time this week, because he just is feeling so bad. He did go to work on Monday. Yeah, I just was not feeling creative at all. Yeah, it was just, bleh, when you have those days. Yeah, but it was really sweet because a couple of my dear friends from Facebook were checking up on me, so that was really sweet. And then I found this down here. You probably can't see it, but it says, "It's okay not to be okay." And I have to remind myself of that. I'm human and I can't possibly hold it together all of the time. So yeah, I think this day I had a good cry and sucked it up. So that was that. And then on this day, let's see. I'm having to redo all of these in my mind because it was so long ago. So yeah, today I was feeling a bit better. Summer is here. It's so hot and humid. Oh my gosh, it was almost 100 degrees. That feels like temperature already, and it's only the beginning of June. I worked on my phobo, completed 4 pages, cleaned my desk finally. Oh, I vacuumed the main house. Huh. That's a first. Let's see. Yeah, just did some regular stuff, made appointments. I helped my daughter with her summer camp theme, which was Under the Sea. Yep, and that was that. And then this day here, these little cutouts here, well, this right here, Polly put the kettle on. She had fished a children's book, out of the garbage for me. They had thrown it away because it was ripped and, it was in pretty bad shape. So I used some of the innards to decorate this page. So it was really nice of her to think of me. And then I went to the school. She had called me and asked if I would come to the school and help her. Let me see if there's a glare. I think you guys have seen these before. Whoops. Yeah, I helped her make this cute little bulletin board and this little Under the Sea bulletin board. So that was a lot of fun. And then I wrote about what I felt about doing that. It's been, oh gosh. Well, it's been 22 years since I've been in an actual classroom. I am a retired teacher, but I stopped teaching in the public school when my daughter was born, and then I homeschooled my children all the way through until they graduated high school and went on to college and university. So, one moment, please. Jackson, come here. No, son. No. So, so I wrote about that and how fun it was to be back in the classroom. And then I met my kids, I was with my daughter because we were at the school, and then right across the street from there, they have a cute little restaurant. It's cottage. It looks like a little cottage, and it's so cute. So we went over there and had lunch together, and then my son met us down there. Well, my daughter actually had to go back to work, so it was kind of like I was sitting in the restaurant, and my daughter and I shared lunch. And then as my daughter was leaving, my son was coming in. So then he and I finished my lunch and he had his lunch. Oh, golly. It's so nice to spend time with them. I love, going to breakfast or lunch with them and just catching up with them. So yeah, that was a fun day with my kids and helping my daughter out. And then let's see. Oh, this day here. Yeah, I remember. I went with my daughter. She had a day off finally. And yeah, so we had lunch. We met her boyfriend at Flanagan's and had lunch together. I wrote about it back there. Made this into just a little tag. And then, we also went to, I just have these two little, I wrote on it. Okay, I found Canvas. This is actually from Canvas Corp, I think. Canvas Corp, however you say it. We went to Tuesday Morning this day, so I found some stuff there, really cute stuff, including these Tim Holtz stamps that are fabulous, in my opinion. This is actually a gift card holder that I saw at Tuesday morning and picked that up just to denote that we went to Tuesday morning. This is a beautiful napkin that I got from Tuesday morning and Mod Podged it in. And then here are the stamps that I got. Like I just stamped them out on a piece of cardstock and stuck them in the little pocket there. So that was cute. And I made this like a double pocket. So inside is this pocket, and then I only glued it on the 3 edges here so that this here could be a pocket for that. Excuse me. Yeah, and so this day, like I remember, yeah, we went off shopping and had lunch with her boyfriend, and we were in one store and a terrific lightning storm blew by. Oh my goodness, we were like trapped in the store. So yeah, we stayed in there for a little bit until the storm passed. But it was so much fun. It was really a lot of fun just being with my daughter, hanging out with her and spending time with her. And yeah, we didn't get home that evening till 5:30. Holy cow. Yeah, it was a lot of time. On this day here, I was tired and I must have had a lot to write about. I might have still been feeling yucky. I don't know. Let's see, we had thunderstorms, of course. Oh, I woke with a headache. Yay. Maybe got some pages ready for journaling over the weekend if I wanted to do that over the weekend. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Oh yeah, then I spent some time with my daughter. Okay, so she must have had a few days off between the end of the school term and the beginning, excuse me, here's Fred, and the beginning of summer camp. So I hung out with her in the black hole she calls her bedroom while she attempted to straighten it up. And then, yeah, and then we headed south. My husband and I headed south for an alone time weekend. And let's see. Oh, we had to take the pups. Yeah, so I guess it wasn't a completely alone weekend. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, and then my husband told me that yet again the medical insurance denied the appeal from the doctor for this pain treatment, so that was discouraging. That's just, yeah, that's a bunch of my feelings about feeling sad and frustrated and emotional for my poor big handsome. Now, these pages here were inspired by the sweet Allison on the Fauxbonichi group. I love the way she does her pages. I forget which book she did them like this. It might have been her May or June book. She worked in a TN size book, but I loved the way she did it. And so like back here, I was doing things very simply with no colorful backgrounds, just adding images and doing my writing. How I used to do my pages, if you've seen my videos from the very beginning, I used to do colorful hot mess pages where I'd color in the backgrounds with colored pencil. But then I decided I really love the way Allison did hers. She does have a YouTube channel, by the way, AJ's Inspired Life. I'll link it below. And she like covered her backgrounds. You know what she was working in? She was working in a magazine journal. And she had covered all of the backgrounds. So I really enjoyed that. And you've probably seen some of these pages. So they're very simple. I mean, it's hard to explain. They're simple in that I stick down the backgrounds and everything, and then I just write down small bits of what happened during my day. So we were down in the Keys. Our internet was still not working. It had been 2 months and I was really irritated. And then, I found this cool Atlantis. I found this cool atlas at the Salvation Army. We did a library run. We went to Publix. We had couch cuddles. We're still watching Sons of Anarchy. We went boat shopping, just looking at boats, really. And it was so hot and humid. Oh, my goodness. And then this is a cute little thing. I fished this out of the garbage when we got home. And I made it into a double pocket because this opening right here had like cellophane, So I decided to make that into a pocket and then glued it on the 3 sides and made another little pocket here. So yeah, wrote it Okay, I wrote that I chatted with Brooke. Yeah. So she was going in for uh, a medical procedure, so I was praying for her. And this was what was on the menu for this week that my husband fixed up. So, yeah, same old Sunday. We came home, unpacked, paid bills. Big Handsome cooked and planned meals for the week. Yeah, Beauty Queen was off with her boyfriend. And of course, Sunshine was sleeping because he had to go to work this evening. So that was that. Yeah, I really enjoy doing these pages. Just something so totally new and different. This over here is Tokidoki paper that my sweet sister Karen in Australia sent me. It was so much fun doing these pages. So very different for me, but yeah, I loved them. And then here are some more of the colorful pages. I just love the way these came out, and they were so super fun. So this day I finally finished my baby blanket, and here's a picture of it. I sent it to a Facebook friend who had just had a baby. Well, like 4 months ago, but we had spaghetti and meatballs, couch time. Oh, this, I'm grumbling again about the insurance. I think the doctor for my husband's spinal cord stimulation treatment had appealed like 2 or 3 times, actually spoke with the appeal board, spoke with them on the phone, and they still denied it. So there's that. Then on this day here, yeah, more of the same stuff, just putting in, this background here is actually paper that I had dyed using food coloring, so that was super fun. And I was feeling happy, yay. So yeah, it was, oh, this was the opposite. So it was rainy and dreary with thunderstorms in the morning, and then in the evening it was sunny. So that's like completely the opposite. I washed our sheets. Who doesn't like to get into bed with fresh sheets? So I was feeling a bit better this day. Okay, tried to film some flip throughs, but I kept getting interrupted, so I ditched that idea and instead worked on a few pages. Yeah. In my Fauxbonichi, my desk looked like it had looked like an explosion had happened because it was such a mess, as it normally is. Oh, I had a FaceTime with Jerry, my sweet Jerry Bellini from Recycle Parts for Art. It had been such a long time, so I always love catching up with her. I'll put her link below as well. She has some fabulous videos. Yeah, and then it was time to ready the castle for Big Handsome's arrival. And I think I'll just stop here for now, and I'll get back to you real soon. And I want to thank you for sharing your time with me. And I'm really enjoying these fun type of pages and getting my mojo back. Sorry for the glare. And, yeah, just having a fun time with it all. So thanks again for sharing your time with me. Hope y'all have a great rest of your day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.